Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
That we're going to try and send you on top. So they're looking for this very quick dive from Fnatic, but I don't know if they're going to be in a position to go for it before the Alistair gets there.
Razork flashes immediately. Well, it doesn't matter because he gets Bramble Smash, Shield of Durand, and Lot's just dead. Great combo, and Fnatic not afraid to pull the trigger.
Yeah, fantastic read from Fnatic, but
and he won't flash for the Q, so Oscar in and out with his own flash.
Yeah, but now the Razork's on the top side.
Good interrupt.
GIANTX needs to get out of here.
Upset has Berserker Grease. He's going to get that second skin passive immediately, and Razork now trying to zone out. Is going to pick a target onto Jun, who flashes away, but enables Bramble Smash, and one person's dying here. Who's it going to be as Mickey steps up, goes forward, can't get the trade. Razork. How are we the XP bar? He's only just hit level 5, so nothing to talk about with the ulti as the poke's already come through. His flash is being reminded by Dagda here as the Twisted Advance is what I'm waiting for. He Bramble Smashes, looking to juggle aggro. There's the engage. Mickey takes it. Razork tanks it and now tries to get away and does so. Onto the minion, by the way. So that's an easy juggle. It's a double that goes
potential here for GIANTX to dive the top laner. Even Lot's coming down.
With everything up and available, though, I still just wonder. Oscar in, and it feels like this is the kind of the case you take someone with him as well. Clears out the wave, nice. Good lacerate here. The Drakehound step continues bopping him around. And remember, at this point as well, Oscar in and cooldowns aren't actually as much as they used to be.
You also don't have the level 6 for Jun. They need one more wave for that. So, yeah, Mickey now going to try and stop him from moving in.
Side step, really nice. Shield of Durand slows down the play, and Oscar spotting this out. I mean, they're still turning it into a dive. There's a big minion wave here to deny. Oscar's going to try and get it as he tries to survive as well. There's the ulti and lands all the way to closer. Mickey's here to help out. Oscar flashes away, but solar flare. Mickey, you're so fine. And Oscar wants to make you mine. A trade on to closer. No, with the shot ramping up, Noah takes a bit as well. Mickey's now stuck under 3 members. But where does it go from here? GIANTX asking the question. I'm pondering it. Mickey's thinking about it. They just want the turret so that then he's a dead man. It's a demolish, it's a proc, it's a flash. Mickey's away while it is a race for first turret. GIANTX have won that battle.
But Jackie's died in the mid lane on that fight as well. Plus, you're about to lose the top tower. So yes, you do get the tower quicker on that bottom side, but Fnatic are about to answer. But it was looking a little dicey on that bottom side. So the big things to note coming into that dive was that Jun was still level 5. So they desperately wanted that next wave to hit.
15 seconds. He is in the right side of the map, hence having no TP. And I'm looking towards top laners. Lot can join in. Oscar in and has to start walking down now. As Fnatic are just looking through priority in these waves, maybe an opportunity to get someone. As Noah's right on a ward. Perfect execution.
Oh, we got him.
Public, and yeah, easy as that, isn't it? Noah's dead. Upset gets the kill credit, and this is how strong Ambassador is. As long as you land the button, there's one from closer in return. He's running for his life, trying to lacerate his way out of this one, but it becomes a trade. Top laner for 80 carry down. Nature's Grasp. Isengard's left. I don't know what's on the right, but back to the Shire apparently as Mickey sends a circular vehicle known as Between Worlds. Now, Jackie's didn't ride it, instead just left it out, and now Upset has got one summoner down.
Yeah, I mean, nice attempt by GIANTX on the mid wave. Also then opening up now for Lot to try and get some much needed go back and play up towards this top side. So
Parrot and TP.
Yeah, I don't know if they are going to TP though, because Humanoid doesn't really have much mana. This is a dangerous one, and Upset not having flash leaves him very vulnerable, so I think it is just going to be give this one up. Yeah. Fnatic going to try and look for the mid lane turret just off of raw power instead.
And Oscar in and just burned the public execution behind on Jackie to try and get some kind of way in. Missed it, and Fnatic leave it at that. So Herald goes down. Tier 2 turret now under threat. That's the option here for Fnatic as they move down to make sure it's a smooth path. The minion wave is healthy enough, and with 3 grubs, yeah, Humanoid's got enough damage. 2 turrets for the trade. Ain't bad.
Can Fnatic get out though? GIANTX starting to move in. Closer has that flash engage, and Upset still doesn't have his. Mickey trying to play bouncer.
Tree Wizard gets knocked into. That's Jun. The cow follows up, but Ryan Flash here won't have anything more. There's cease and desist. Nature's Grasp defensively used. Look at Razork trying to save his support. Flash for Flash. They're closer. They get the chase. A shutdown into the ground as GIANTX
trying to set up on this bottom side. It does feel like they're not comfortable leaving Humanoid alone on this bottom lane, so Mickey gonna have to come help.
Just got the Gatling gun in my ear. That's the real one this time. And I'm wondering here as GIANTX still group around. Jackie's away. Into the portal he goes, and How much information does Fnatic have? Razork's now peeking in there, want a full-on fight. Mickey goes into the choke, and they're going to put this all on the line. Upset needs to reposition as Mickey is in the middle of 3 people, and he's just dead immediately. The poke lands from Upset, and he's thinking about going in. The public execution lands as well, and now Lot's just dead. Jacky's with the Between Worlds is big, though, but he's drawn the attention of Fnatic. Razork needs to survive for long enough, but as he dies, it is a trade for GIANTX in their favor. 3 for 2. They split the fight so well.
Yeah, immediately Fnatic go turnaround, but now thinking, hey, we've got the numbers advantage, we can go for it. But Jacky's finishes off Humanoid, and Razork hoping to set up for the re-engage here with 2 healthy carries. Ends up falling too quickly, and then you just don't have anything to keep Noah locked up.
The pieces are pulling it apart, and Noah and Jacky's are actually in a good spot here as Lot now teleports in, gets some poke down, not too much on Upset, but the Herald gets a charge. GIANTX are trying to bring the pace up. As 5 members move down into River, they want the Dragon, they want to stop Fnatic from getting this 3rd stack. Solar Flare is what shows that as Solar Flare after the fact, and Nature's Grass lines down the middle. True Shot Barrage doesn't do too much work, but look at this. Fnatic separated again at closest life, but Jun has to flash away because his ulti is seconds away from being up. GIANTX had that at one moment, but Fnatic, their poke is starting to reel it in.
Yeah, I mean, Mickey goes in on towards Jun and is basically just playing as a scapegoat because they can turn on towards Closer, prevent him from really getting value from the ultimates, and there's just no way GIANTX can follow up on that engage. So now, Fnatic, Dragon, move over to Adakan. GIANTX starting to move down, but they don't have an Alistair, so it's going to be on
Jacky's Between Worlds again onto Humanoid. The poke's there. He goes over, flashes, but Upset's got his number. Jacky's drops to the ground. There's a killer instinct in Upset's eyes. And once again, the 80 carrier Fnatic is carrying this home. GIANTX on the retreat. Voracious Adakan taken. And Oscar now spinning like GIANTX.
All the way home.
Nature's Grasp again. Jacky's doesn't have the Between Worlds flash or anything, but he's too far away. He'll get rooted up, but it just zones away GIANTX and gives Fnatic free access to this tier 2 turret. Mini wave coming in, and that's just gone. And with the Adakan buff as well, Fnatic can play this mega aggro.
And I think that's one of the things that Razork has been great at with this Maokai is those zoning ultimates, especially for the tier 2 towers, making it impossible to really defend. Now Noah trying to be between 2 lanes here, and Fnatic may not like that. As Oscar in and will get this first tower. How heavy are they going to commit to this?
Solar Flare, is it a bait? Or rather, Zenith Blade, excuse me. There's good poke coming out from Noah, but Mickey flashes Shield of Durand.
Oh, that was
Public
so close.
execution was the setup from it as well. But it narrowly misses. The poke coming through as Fnatic are now trying to get away, but remember, they still have that buff. Upset is on a flank right now. The Between 2 Worlds are set on out as Fnatic are hard losing this one, as you'd expect. The cease and desist gets the final.
These 2 wave states, they drop topside, they drop bottom that last play and just continuously saying, hey, Oscar can take this. Now there again, these zoning ultimates on towards the tower, force you back. And they've already got the push on bot side, so Fnatic are just slowly but surely taking everything. And with a potential Hextech Soul now in a minute.
For a few years now. It feels like that's really what we're getting here in this mid-game.
Yeah, and especially now that you have like Upset as fed as he is, but Mickey, Hex Flash over the wall, they're just going to try and kite it back. Razork still doesn't have ultimate, so GIANTX trying to play for that poke and play forward. Because if Mickey is in a range, you're not really struggling, and Noah has that cleanse for any sort of solar flare, but Fnatic, Rupus 5 on mid. That Dragon in 40 seconds, it's all about getting control, but Closer stuck his way in behind.
Solar Flare doesn't connect either. An opportunity for GIANTX, cease and desist Between Worlds, and AoE paradise for Jacky's, but he's stuck against the wall. He comes out of Invis, gets out eventually. His Humanoid is now just starting between, doing the rest. You thought it was perfect for GIANTX, but there's a little small man and a dog firing out guns. After calling the police, Fnatic say it was just our business. Jun and Razork swap spots. Razork is greeted, or rather Oscar Renan is, by Jun, the mad cow over the wall. And all it takes is one more, but he's going to be out, while Fnatic, it just felt so good watching Humanoid.
That was so close for GIANTX. Like, I love level difference on this Jace versus Humanoid. Oh, they got it
again. Set up for Upset. It's Mickey who jumps in, and now with the second skin, Upset gets the first kill of the battle. And a battle it will be for GIANTX as they run away. Twisted advance with a Bramble Smash. Another one bites the dust. GIANTX left with 3. A Nature's Grasp again. Jun to block. Noah still hit. And Razork looking to fish a little bit more. He twists, he advances, he executes, and Noah will not advance. GIANTX trying to poke away. They are getting good damage, but at the end of the day, Upset still stands. And the new Fnatic, God, it's hard to look at them without this gleeful trance.
Without a big smile on your face if you're a Fnatic fan. The combos, the synergy are there. Their team fighting looks sick. The early game in this one was fantastic. Fnatic making a statement here against GIANTX that there is a difference between 4 and 2. Play is about to become very dangerous for GIANTX because they've got very little left on the map.
And the siege has just been so easy. We've been watching Fnatic walk up to these turrets and pushing GIANTX off actually quite easily. So now with Baron, it makes it so much easier as they've also got the Hextech Soul as well.
It's almost like you should first pick Maokai.
Oh,
because he's really strong. He is, yeah. So now Rouser are going to be able to hit the OR button again, and then you got to run away from it, and now you get the tower, and there's just nothing really you can do.
The March of the Ents again. Jun straight into the ulti, public execution into the backline, and watch Upset go. They spiked it up so that he can smash it down. It's a double kill already. 3 members left standing, and all I'm going to do for you at home is watch Upset, who's getting kills fed into him. Close is going to be next up. It's Humanoid, who steals away the possible Penta. 5 members of Fnatic, although low, have 1 Nexus turret to go. Demolish in hand, and GIANTX will not stand. It's Noah who's going to get poked over and over again. Upset to clean it up, and this Fnatic, this